Hello and welcome to Second Drafts, everything you need to write, edit, and publish your way. Today we'll be talking about more self-publishing options with Amazon we weren't able to cover in our last video. First up is CreateSpace. CreateSpace is for the print side of publishing through Amazon. With it, you can create affordable print books in industry standard sizes of decent quality. The service is print on demand, and that means that you don't have to print large quantities to keep for yourself and ship to consumers. CreateSpace handles the printing and shipping itself, so you don't have to worry about it. The royalty rate for CreateSpace varies on where you are offering the book, as well as the size of the book itself. So be sure to visit CreateSpace.com and check out how their royalties are calculated before you make the decision to go with them, as there are other options for print self-publishing. As CreateSpace is owned by Amazon, you can choose to have your book show up on Amazon, allowing customers to purchase it alongside your ebook. Along with Amazon, you can also have your book offered in its expanded distribution channels, as long as your price is high enough to cover the overhead costs. With expanded distribution, your book can be made available to thousands of major online and offline bookstores, including independent bookstores and book resellers, which increases your potential audience. However, one option, having your book in libraries and academic institutions, is only available if you choose to get your ISBN from CreateSpace, so be sure to read up on CreateSpace's policies and see if this is what you want to do. We'll be covering ISBNs in a future episode of Second Drafts, so stay tuned for that. CreateSpace has an easy-to-use interface, and their customer service is generally excellent. CreateSpace offers services like making a cover, marketing, and editing available on their website, but you may want to shop around online as you can usually find something comparable for cheaper. The final option for self-publishing that Amazon provides is the Audiobook Creation Exchange, which works with Audible.com, Amazon's audiobook distribution service. With ACX, you can claim a book you've already published, find someone to narrate your book, and make a deal with the producer to have the full book narrated. You have the option of sharing the royalties with the producer or paying a one-time fee so you can retain as much royalties as possible. You also have the option of being exclusive with ACX or not. But this will affect how much royalties you receive in the end. If you choose to share royalties with the producer, it must be ACX exclusive. You'll receive 20% royalties for the audiobook, and the producer will receive the other 20%. If you choose to pay a one-time fee to the producer and remain exclusive with ACX, then you will receive the full 40% royalty rate. If you choose to pay the one-time fee, but don't want to stay exclusive, then you'll only receive 25% of the royalties. ACX's term of distribution is 7 years, so make sure you review all of the options before going through with anything, especially if you're planning a series. A 20% cut of your royalties can be a big hit in the long run. And remember, you always have the option of producing the content yourself. So if you or a friend has an excellent radio voice, you can upload the audiobook on your own and retain all of the royalties without any of the fees. Currently, ACX is only available in select areas, and from what I could find out, those are US, UK, Germany, France, and Australia, although those are specifically the countries that Audible has stores in. It's unclear whether there are more options available for authors, but on my part, I live in Canada, and I've been in contact with ACX about this. They said that unless I have 6 books, I cannot join ACX as an international partner. If you currently have 6 books that can be turned into audiobooks, email internationalpartner@audible.com to inquire about joining ACX today. That's all of the options that Amazon currently has for self-publishing through them. However, there is one other feature that Amazon has to help authors out, which doesn't seem to be very well known, and that's called WriteOn. WriteOn is a way that you can share your novel before it's released and get feedback from other authors or fans. It's essential to have feedback on your novel, so this is a great tool that you can use to get the word out there for your books and get help before you publish. You need to make sure that you remove the book before you publish, however, as, if you recall, Amazon doesn't allow the digital version of a book available anywhere else if you're going to be exclusive with them, even though this is an Amazon-owned website. Once again, we hope that this information has helped you out in letting you know what Amazon has to offer for self-publishing. Be sure to let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our next episode covering Barnes & Noble's self-publishing options. Thank you for joining us here on Second Drafts, and remember that this is the place with everything you need to write, edit, and publish your way. Do you want to support production of this YouTube series? Visit www.patreon.com/jmclean and become a patron today.